Hey guys, it's Bradley tuning in. I really got to start out by apologizing. These videos were going crazy last year, got super tied down, but we're back. This year is going crazy. Actually just got back this weekend. We were in Mexico for the 4-day weekend. Had a great time, took awesome pictures. I got a little bit of sun. I don't think you can tell, but I guess that's just the curse, and looking forward to the summer where I can finish it off. But very excited. This week we were walking the dogs at Clairville Conservation over in on the east end of Brampton there, and we saw a fire. We ended up actually seeing the people who were running away from the fire, and we called 911, and there was 2 fire trucks showed up. As far as we know, there might have even been another one came too. But yeah, very crazy. This week just seems to be going more and more chaotic as we go. We had an award ceremony earlier this week where actually my broker Chris gave me something called a President's Award, which took me by surprise. It was actually for last year, 2015. Mark's achieving between 75 to 100K through the year. So very excited about that. It's just given me more fuel to my fire about what we're doing this year, 2015. Very excited. This April, actually, at the end of the month, Sandra and I purchased another property out in Oshawa, a rental property. It's already tenanted. We're coming into about $2,200 to $2,300 a month, the cash flow. So very excited. Turnkey opportunity. Actually, I know other buyers that are kind of watching out in that area now. So it's cool to see that as we're learning the eastern side of Toronto, that my clients are kind of wondering and asking these questions, and to be able to answer them, it's very exciting. So, but why I'm here is to share with you a cool financial concept. I'm actually in the process of writing a book. Some of you might know this, and one of the concepts I'd love to share with you, the whole idea here is people are so caught up in the mindset of paying off their mortgage in 25 to 30 years. And in reality, it's not necessary, and strictly because of this one concept. And the concept, if you'd like to search it online, go for it, do your research. I'd love to share my experience with it, but there's something called mortgage optimization. And what that promises to do is pay your mortgage off in as little as 10 to 15 years. Now, how does that work? Typically, when you go to when you apply for a mortgage, you'll get a 5-year fixed mortgage. Let's say, for example, a conventional mortgage, which pays semi-annually, compounded. So the interest is on interest. So you're paying interest on interest. There's another product, some of you might be familiar with it, called a home equity line of credit. What that is that's a simple interest product. So you're only paying interest on the principal. Kind of confusing. If it's new to you, don't worry. The main concept is this. What people will traditionally do is they'll purchase a home. They'll have their cash that they get paid from their employer or their business or wherever their cash flow is coming from, and it sits in their checking account at a bank. Now, what is it making? Typically, you're looking at 0.5% to 1%. So why have your money sit in an area that's going to pay 0.5% to 1%? Meanwhile, paying off a mortgage that even in today where you've got your interest being low, you can be up to 3%, 2.5% to 3%. So the whole concept is very simple. Structuring it, speak with a mortgage broker or someone that's familiar in this area, but it's very simple. The whole idea is instead of having your money be transferred from your employer into your checking account, you have that directly deposited into your mortgage. Now, there's a product, again, I mentioned the home equity line of credit, that allows you to do that. It's a revolving door. You can actually withdraw money at any time. So you're essentially paying your bills out of your mortgage. Now, how does that work? Pretty much what you're seeing is on a monthly basis, you're minimizing the principal that needs to be paid down, because you've constantly, even though you're withdrawing from it, you're constantly maintaining the lowest possible balance in your mortgage. As a daily amount, what we find in the long term is it substantially speeds up the pace by which you pay down that mortgage. So again, a very cool concept. You can look for it in the book when it's published. If you have any questions, give me a call. But the essence of this is having that amount of money that goes into your bank account sitting in your mortgage instead, therefore eating up your 3 to 4% wherever your mortgage is, your interest amount, instead of sitting in an account which is actually losing money. If you understand how inflation works, you're putting your money to work, paying down that mortgage faster. Now, this is an investment product. It's a product that has a certain amount of things to qualify for, but if you do, you can pay your mortgage down so quick. For people who are investing in real estate, again, and this is why I wanted to write this book, it's an amazing tool. Now figure this is just one property. Now if you get down to 10, 20, 30 properties, paying them down at this pace, have your income going into the, first off, your primary residence to pay for your own home, but then further into the investment properties, boy oh boy, your monopoly would grow like crazy. And the equity you'd get to pull from, man, am I excited. I'll tell you, this year is looking to be a great year. We got the President's Award last year. I'm already on track. We're hitting this Gold Award. Very excited. Just want to say thank you to my clients. Thank you for you guys in social media land for making it exciting. My promise to you is I want these videos to continue. I know last year I had a bunch of them coming out. In fact, I even made videos and I never released them just because we got so busy. But you know what? I look back at those videos and I'm thinking, you know what? This is a new year. New things are happening, new exciting things. I want these to be a weekly basis. I want these posts. So, yeah, this is my goal. This is my promise to you guys. We're going to keep them going, keeping on top of the market as it's changing. We've got these crazy changes in the interest rates. We've got the rates have been doing things that we've never seen in the past, record low. We've got these safeguards that are being put in place by CMHC. I mean, look at the Canadian dollar, right? There's so many things that are happening. So just really excited to share that information as it happens. And yeah, so tune in. They're going to keep coming and keep it real.